All right, Shalom. I want to start out by giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, Shema, Shah, Shema, Kakwadash. Double honor to the apostle of the great millstone. Shalom to all the Akim out there pushing the word in sincerity and in truth. Yeah, you'll see the title of this lesson, These Devils Don't Give a F. And we know what that stands for, about you. You know, these devils don't give a flying fuck. You know, excuse my coarse language, my French. You know, about you blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. You know, you could listen to the news, and I listen to the news while I'm doing my drives and things of that nature, and you'll see how you jakes are just, you blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans are fully ostracized. You're disenfranchised. You don't have any type of leverage within this kingdom that you think you ought to have. Just because Esau will give you a big box, a big storage unit to stay in, aka a house, doesn't mean you made it. All right, you know, he will never relinquish true resources in your favor or give you any means of power, because if you get more power, that means you get enabled, more stable, and you can build yourself up. You know, and that's on a militarily level, financially level, because he gives you greenbacks, man. He gives you fiat currency. That's not real money. All right, when you read the scriptures, it says that Abraham was rich in what? Silver, gold, and cattle. He won't give you resources. You can't work at a said job for a number of years and they're going to give you silver and gold. All right, they'll give you a retirement. They'll give you a pension. They'll give you 401k, you know, of fiat currency at the end of the day, you know, but it's not true. They're not going to give you portions of wealth. You know, you might get a little bit of stock in the company. Jake think they made it because they got a little bit of stock in the company. But then you look at the layout of these bills, where the American money is truly being engineered towards, and it's towards these other nations. You know, everybody but you so-called minorities, what they like to call you. So I was listening to this, and they made this statement, these three bills that's like I got 15 minutes ago, which was probably about an hour ago. But it says these three bills, matter of fact, it says House Republicans avail aid bills for Israel, Ukraine, and I think it's Taiwan. Yep, Taiwan. So it says these three bills would provide $26.4 billion to support Israel, $60 billion to bolster Ukraine, and $8.1 billion to counter China in the Indo-Pacific, including billions for Taiwan. The Israel bill also includes more than $9.1 billion to address humanitarian needs, which Democrats said was necessary for support. Yeah, so where do you jakes fall in the pot? What kind of bills do they have where they're actually trying to give you true help? You know, just listen to in the news, which I was going to probably do a lesson on how kidneys and dialysis patients are it's pretty much prejudice. It's like a hidden prejudice where they feel like blacks don't need higher attentiveness. They say that blacks have certain muscle components that gives it where they're more stable, so they don't take it as seriously. You know, you had these things that come out with the banks and Navy Federal giving mortgages and houses to other communities before they'll even look in a Negro's direction. They said about blacks. I don't know about Latinos, but I know they said about blacks. You know, you look at the prisons. Like I said, the medical industry, they neglect you jakes. The food industry, you have the worst water. You know, it's lead poisoning in any of these different communities. Toxins in the air, toxins in the food. You know, it's all kind of recalls, and then they'll actually sue these companies, and they don't give it to the jakes in the hood that's dying from it. They find ways to funnel it within the government. You know, when have you jakes actually got something back for these said crises? But then you still think you made it here, you know, because you get you a nice little vehicle and you get to dally around your captivity. You know, this is the kingdom of our captivity. You get to go to your job and go to your girl's house, or your boyfriend's house, whatever you want to do in your extra time, you know, thinking that everything is all right. This man is lining you up for your slaughter. The scriptures speak about how my people are led as sheep to the slaughter. So this is Isaiah 42 and 22. It says, but this is a people robbed. Yeah, this devil's robbing us, man. You know, money that you making ain't really ain't really what you're worth. You killing yourself for scripture speak about a bag of holes for things which are not, and spoiled. All right, they are all of them snared in holes. There's these prisons and really these projects, these ghettos, these barrios, these certain locations in Jake be just jacked up and just strung out on drugs. You don't, and these devils ain't trying to roll out a bill for the ghettos. All right, we're gonna give relief and aid to the sick and poor in these communities, free of charge. It says there are hidden prison houses. Yep, therefore prey. We're getting preyed upon by what? The government. And none delivereth for a spoil, and none saith restore. Yeah, you look at these different cops shoot Jake, beat the shit out of Jake on camera, and do all kind of madness to him, get recorded, and they'll still get off, or they might get it, a little slap on the arm, 5, 10 years, 11 years, 15 years. They just blew Jake's whole shit off, man. This place isn't a real place, man. This is literally a living hell. The scriptures speak about the way of hell is above to the wise. The way of heaven is above to the wise. So that, matter of fact, I'll get that in close. No, some Proverbs. No mistake. Yeah, Proverbs 15:24. The way of life is above to the wise, that he may depart from hell beneath. Yeah, this is hell. Scripture, Solomon said it best, that I've seen under the sun. Judgment. The place of judgment. This is the place of judgment. So our whole thing is to do better, so that we can actually live, thrive. Because this isn't living. This is the valley of the shadow of death. Everything you do and everything you touch is, has the ability to just put you down, man. So that's all I wanted to, go into. Hopefully, brothers and a few sisters were edified, and by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Shema, Rishai, Shema, Kakodash. Dabban to the apostle, it was a great millstone. Shalom, Michael.